We're just hiking up to Domhutter, ready for tomorrow's big adventure. Differences of packing style so far. Cecil's gone for the small bag, everything strapped to the outside approach, whereas I am carrying the ropes, both ropes, so I have my 90-litre pack. I should be able to slim down for tomorrow. Conditions are good. We've got another 3 or 4 hours of hiking to go yet though. Quite big, aren't they? You get this close. And here's the hut. Looking a lot like we have the place to ourselves tonight. Woo! Made it. 6 AM at the hut, which is quite a generous start, although according to my fancy watch I still only managed 5 hours sleep. That's okay, taking my caffeine pills, I'm good to go. Hopefully 2 hours to the base of the route, a bit less, and then maybe 4 or 5 hours on the route, and then quite a long descent back to here for dinner. Been going just over an hour. Headlamps off. Feeling good. Cecil just fell in a crevasse, which was fun. Both legs in up to her waist. No rope shenanigans, luckily. It's just a sea of these partially filled crevasses now. Beautiful colours over there, opposite the sunrise. Another crevasse. Ooh, there we go. You can see it's really quite icy today. It's going to be hard Serac ice, I think, which means the climbing would be hard, but it also means it would be easy to bail off if we have to, just a series of V-threads. Also, it's not that steep, like 50 degrees at most, so should be okay. It's okay. Cecil doing the Lord's work here, breaking the trail, and just having a pleasant stroll up behind.
Have the best dexterity in this.
Alrighty. Happy?
Yes.
Good. That's what we like.
Are you at the screw? Okay. Just did a nice long single climb pitch. Ran out of screws. Used all 10 screws. Got another steep, long one of those to go, and then hopefully the angle eases. We can take a few screws and whiz it out to the top. But still, lots of climbing to go. Quite glad to be doing this on second. It's quite hard ice in places, really on the toes. Still, it's not too steep. Doing alright. See our tracks coming up. Wouldn't say I've topped out per se, but I think that's the steepest done. Still got another couple of 100 meters of ascent to the ridge. Enjoy! Nice and sunny now. Good for the GoPro batteries. Not so good for me, given that I left my sunglasses in the hut very stupidly. Strictly speaking, it's our turnaround time now. I'm so nearly at the ridge Vestigrat, from which point it's much easier to the top. But I think Cecil is really feeling the altitude at this point, which is a shame, but she certainly hasn't been as high as I have recently, so it's understandable. And we're at like 4,400 at this point. This is a bit sketchy. Let me find. Nope. Alright, I was trying to shortcut to the top, but this section is quite hard mixed climbing and I've totally run out of gear. So I need to put a belay here and bring up Cecil. And I imagine when she gets up, we'll agree to descend. Oh dear. This ice is not thick enough. Down I go a bit further. Are you okay? Is it just the altitude? Should have that caffeine next time. Just making the second of about 12 probably V-threads to descend. It's going to be a long afternoon. Well, Cecil comes down the first. Alright, V-thread. Cecil just heading off down to make the next one. Abseil number 4. Good news is we're getting better at the V-threads. Number 6, I spent we must have tried 7 different holes here until Cecil finally managed to line one up that didn't have a stone in. It's going to be a long day. Looking forward to getting back to the hut and not calling Rhaegar. Have fun.
Mashed potatoes.
And ramen, I reckon.
Oh yeah.
Whew. Lost count now, this is number 8 or 9. With the last of the light. Cecil's just setting up abseil number 14, which is hopefully the last, although we might have to do one more, not sure. Just took the crampons off, nearly back at the hut. So post-mortem, what went wrong? Nothing really, like I think the level of the route was good for us. We both happily led the hardest pitches. Yeah, nothing was scary or dangerous, I don't think. It's just that I didn't really take into account how the altitude was going to affect Cecil. So it just ended up taking longer than I had accounted for, and so we just should have set off 2 hours earlier, basically. We could have easily. We left at 6, which is quite generous. But there we are. All's well that ends well.